Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Professor. This is Arvin, and I'm with Jason today to discuss about the week one assignment of the group assignment. So the question we have is some have argued that higher cigarette prices do not deter smoking. So I disagree with this view. So while it makes a logical sense that increasing price might uh, reduce the demand initially, leading to the a potential readjustment of the equilibrium, while there are several factors to consider that can make the impact of the price change on smoking behavior more complex, right? So, firstly, while a price increase may initially lead to the equilibrium to the reducing demand, it doesn't unnecessarily mean that a demand will remain unchanged in a long term, right? So I so uh, I have found during my research that the behaviors economists suggest that individual may uh, adjust their consumption habit over the time in response to the price changes. So the higher prices can discourage the a new smoker from starting prompt current smokers to quit or reduce the frequency of smoking uh, among the existing smokers. So over time, these behavior changes can lead to a sustained reduction of the overall cigarette consumption.
Yeah, I believe that too because usually if we just say take a look at the regular business strategy in our general life, when the price rates get higher, for example, like an organic apple, the price get higher. Usually that's the case where the demand of the apple will, people tend to not choose that. It's because people, yes, health is important, but then people tend to, when they look at it, they'll be like, I would like to spend less money, to get something that I can get a cheaper Apple. I don't have to go specifically for that price point, which we can apply in economics term like the law of demand. So
Yeah.
example, like the higher the
Mhm.
cigarette price can potentially decrease the cigarette demand for the consumer because when we apply the formula, the rise of P, the price, shares an opposite relationship with the D, the demand. While other factors are constant, so this will result, causing a downward slope, which causes the higher the price, the lower the demand. Yeah.
Okay. So uh, during my research, I found there are several factors also, right, to uh, consider that can make the impact on the price change on the smoker uh, behavior. So some of the factors that might be like a price elasticity on demand, right? So uh, the extent to which the demand of a cigarette changes in response to the price uh, increase is crucial. So while some smoker may continue processing the cigarette despite the price increases, other may cut back, right? Or or even quit completely smoking. So the degree to which the demand changes relative to the price change varies among the individuals or even the demographic as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So I also found out that if the cigarette price get higher, and they will also fund more towards the tobacco control program, which the public health might take initiative and also
Yeah.
putting more effort into controlling smoking because
Mhm.
the price is high and they have more money, which further support the effort to reduce the smoking rate. And this can potentially raise the public awareness campaign and
Mhm.
also increases more program and restriction towards tobacco advertising and promotion.
Yeah. So we can also factors might include like the long-term effect as well, you know. So while the short-term adjustment of a price changes may seem insufficient, but over the longer term, higher prices can deter the younger people, right? So younger people from taking up the smoking, uh, prevent the former smoker from relapsing, or or encourage the current smoker to quit. So there are so many factors on a long-term effects. So this uh, this effect may not be immediately uh, we can see, but they can have the significant impact on the smoking rate over time, right?
Yeah. Not only that the younger generation might quit, but there's actually a lot of other like e-cigarette and stuff like that that might
Yeah.
change to that because I believe that a cigarette is just like a 2 minute or 3 minute thing, but the
Mhm.
e-cigarette lasts for maybe a week or two,
Yeah, yeah,
relatively cheaper price. And
yeah.
yeah, so I believe that raising the price of the cigarette will definitely decreases the demand and also raises the awareness of certain campaign and tentatively making people quit smoking and also definitely reduce the smoking rate. Yeah.
So, but also, I think it doesn't necessarily mean the people who are smoking over time, if the price is changed, that means they are not, they do not completely stop smoking. They might find the substitutes uh, for the higher price of a cigarette, right? So as you said, the e-cigarette, they might go with the rolling tobacco, yeah, something like that. So like people consider the smoking uh as like addictive things, you know.
Yeah.
So they would
Behavior.
yeah. So
Yeah.
they will eventually find the alternative if the price of the smoking is increased as well, you know. So
Yeah.
so
Pretty.
mhm,
Yeah. I think we pretty much cover everything and come to the conclusion that higher price doesn't mean that people will quit. Maybe they'll find
mhm,
new, but or smoke less. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, the behavior might change. Right.
yeah. So yeah. So according to the question, while the argument presented while the suggestion might at the higher price may not effectively reduce the smoking due to the s- the dynamic of the supply and demand, the reality is more different, right? So as we discussed earlier, price change can like a price can indeed influence the smoking behavior, but the effectiveness demand on the various factor as we discussed earlier, such as the elasticity on demand, the availability of the substitutes, right? And also the demographic, age, the addiction, uh, and also the long-term behavior patterns as well, right? So yeah,
Yeah. I think yeah, that's pretty much it.
yeah. So that conclude our discussion for this week assignment. Thank you.